Here we are at the Centara Grand Mirage Beach Hotel in NAKLUA, Pattaya. So we've got one of the family rooms up on the 9th floor. Let's take a wee walk around it. This is the seating area. Oh, very nice. Yeah, beautiful views. Bit of animal artwork there, good. Good big settee, 3 or 4 people, couple of chairs, dining area, TV, small sort of kitchen area. There's no cooking utensils, it's a wee basic thing, but it's good. Let's see, nice sliding doors. I love sliding doors, by the way. These are cracking big heavy doors. So we're into the wee ante room. Now for the bathroom. Bathroom's very nice. Very tropical. Look at that. We've got our usual amenities. So the tower could be fairly well equipped with the wee bits and pieces. Nice sink, nice hammered steel sink. Yeah. Wee toilet cubicle. Decent sized walk-in shower. A good sized bath. This is one of the wee quirks about Thailand and various countries. In the UK that you're used to things being so regulated that people really don't have to look after themselves. But here, there's a wee hole. It's a sliding glass door. It slides one way to cover the toilet and one way to cover the shower. But if you look at the intersection point, see if you had your finger in there. Look, you could have your finger off. That's just one of the wee quirks where that wouldn't be allowed in the UK, but in Thailand and other countries, the onus is on you to look after yourself, and it's evident everywhere you go. Like walking down a footpath, you know, there could be a 2-foot curb, there could be paving stones missing and a foot pothole in it. You know, that's up to you not to fall in it. There'll be things, banners, parasols 5 foot off the ground. You have to duck onto them. There's nobody there going to give you compensation if you bang your head into it, but you know, fair enough. You should be watching where you're going. Hey, look at that for a sliding door. It's like a wall. Here, like that. Yes, very impressive. Very impressive. Into the master bedroom. There's a wall of switches. Let's see if we can turn this TV down. The master bedroom we've just found there has a ceiling fan, as well as the sitting area has a ceiling fan, and the controls are beside the bed. So for those who don't like the air conditioning on during the night, you know, there's a good option. Get the ceiling fan on. Very good. Again, thumbs up. And look at this wall. Fantastic, like vines, grapevines growing around the tree. That's amazing. Yeah, very well kitted out. Now bear in mind, it's a beach hotel, so you're not going in for, you know, Louis Vuitton's luxury here. It's stuff which is, you come back wet from the beach, you don't want carpet. Tiles is perfect. You know, it's well suited for the location. There's the seating area. And then I'll bring you out to the balcony. Oh, here you can see the storage. Let's see. Oh, brilliant. Good big walk-in wardrobe. Plenty of storage, get the case out of the way. It's one of my pet hates. Cases sitting about the room. I tidy my stuff, put it all away, have the cases emptied, get those stacked away. My wife and kids, it's like a zoo. If there's family rooms or adjoining rooms, they're always in the adjoining room. And it's like an absolute zoo. The cases and clothes and piles of stuff, and it does my head in. I like it all nice and neat and tidy. Then you can see what you've got. You don't lose anything. And you know if you're on a low or if you need to pick anything up. This is the kids bit. Again, another sliding glass corner, which is brilliant. So here we go. Look. Push, push. bunk beds, and a wee pull-out bed with the curtains closed. Sure, what more could you ask for? Absolutely fantastic. Lovely room and a nice looking hotel. What about this for a hotel balcony? For our bedroom. Unbelievable. Couple of cracking big loungers. Big lounger, nice seat. Look for a few. That's the Pattaya Bay. And you'll probably be able to see the Pattaya sign at night time. Not that that matters. Lovely, isn't it? The balcony continues with the seating area out here. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Very good. Big hotel, the Centara Mirage. That's all of its grounds, its swimming pools, and dining areas, and all that nonsense beneath us. That's our visit to Pattaya over now. We had 5 nights in Pattaya on the second road, and we've had 4 nights down at NAKLUA. And I must say, always whenever we come to Pattaya, we wish we had stayed for longer. And this is no exception. We always make the mistake, we never book long enough. You never get done all what you hope to do because you tend to just switch off. You switch off and relax. Now, I'll put in some of the videos and some photographs and that. My plan yesterday was to, in this hotel there's a fantastic lazy river. It's the best I've ever seen. And my plan was to get the wee GoPro session up on one of the rubber rings and record the whole thing. But unfortunately yesterday morning I came down with food poisoning and I didn't leave the room at all yesterday. And now it's checkout time, so I'm not going to get all of the lazy river shot. I'm not going to get a lot of the footage of the ground shot. This really is a fantastic lazy river, absolutely amazing. There's a coconut there, I'm going to snaffle that. You've got the main body of the lazy river with various sort of waterfalls and that type of thing. But then you've got this wee off branch, which is filled with wee nooks and crannies and grottos, wee salas, little houses. And it's absolutely wonderful. It's fantastic. And I'm being careful here because I'm filming on my iPhone 6 without any cover or case or anything, so I don't want to get a glare. But look at this. This is stunning. Again, this is in Centara Mirage, NAKLUA in Pattaya, Thailand. What is just a beautiful, well laid out, well thought about lazy river. Now, look at the rock structures, the little waterfalls, the planting, the coconut trees hanging over, palm trees, different fruit trees. It's really, really a wonderful, wonderful place. Where else? Tell me where else you'd rather be. Tell me where else you'd rather be. It's absolutely amazing. But this hotel, wonderful hotel, it's far from perfect, but it's a fantastic hotel and I would highly recommend it to anybody. Great time in Pattaya. Was able to meet up with Mark Goldberg. A really busy hotel, probably the busiest hotel I've seen in Thailand. But without the Chinese, it would be probably 50% occupancy. What else? Yeah, we had a fantastic dinner in a place called Cafe des Amis. Beautiful dinner. Very, very nice. It's rated, I think, #1 TripAdvisor in Pattaya, and TripAdvisor, I think, it's rated #2 in Thailand. Wonderful dinner. Great seafood on it, but the steak was the star of the show. It was fantastic. I've been avoiding making any videos here, but I just have to. This steak is amongst the most tender steaks I've ever seen in my life. Really genuine, and it's delicious. USDA ribeye, unbelievable. They've got over 160 gins in the menu, including my favourite, Drumshambo Irish Gunpowder gin. Really nice gin. Decent wine list. Great selection of food. You would never happen across it. It's in a back soy. Now, I arrived at night time, so I can't tell you what the building looks like. But from the general impression I get, it's an old Thai style house with an open courtyard. You go in, there's the bar and the seating area where you'll have pre-dinner drinks. You peruse the menu. Then you go through to the dining area, which is a small dining area. You know, you wouldn't get many covers on it. And there's also seating outside in the courtyard. Such a beautiful, wonderful setup, and something that you don't expect to see in Pattaya. So I'd highly recommend that Cafe des Amis. We went to Tawan Dang, which is, it's a German brewery concept from what I understand. There's some in Bangkok. It wasn't overly busy, but I know at the weekends it gets hectic. 95% Thai people. They serve nice food. They're famous for their pork knuckle, which is deep fried. It's delicious. Beautiful Thai salads, spicy cashew nuts. Really good. But throughout it all, there's live bands on, shows on. Really kick it off here in Tawan Dang, Pattaya. Great crack. Kick it off. There we go. Shows the DJs playing the music, so it's a great night. You know, if you want something a bit different, the time I've been twice now, once in Pattaya and then once last year in Bangkok. The Bangkok was much busier. It's such an experience. I've never ever witnessed anything like it. It's the type of thing you see in the films. You know, everybody seated because they've all got their foods, but it's a concert. So they're up dancing at their tables and eating their foods with the big tall towers of beer. And the one in Bangkok, they brew their own beer, so it's a microbrewery. Really wonderful evening. It's something a bit different. So that brings us then to the end of the Pattaya holiday. Really enjoyable. As I said earlier, I should have done a week in Pattaya at the Avani, and I should have done a week here at the Grand Mirage. Centara Grand Mirage in NAKLUA. Both wonderful hotels, both very different. The Avani on Second Road is in the middle of things. It's amongst the hustle and bustle, and next door to shopping mall, and it's on Beach Road. There's lots and lots to do about the area, and you find yourself you're either relaxing at the pool or you're out doing things. Here, even though it's only a couple of minutes down the road, like we're not far from Dolphin Roundabout here, but here's just more relaxing. You're switching off for longer. You're sitting down, you're using the hotel more. You're going to the buffets in the hotel. They have seafood buffets and Thai nights. Last night, unfortunately, I wasn't there because my stomach was bad. My wife and 2 kids went down to the seafood buffet. And it's sort of set up for kids as well. They've entertainment and juggling and circus acts and clowns. So the children really enjoyed it. So this is definitely more of a family-orientated hotel. Not that the Avani isn't, it definitely is as well. But the whole area, the whole setup, the size of the grounds here, and you're on the beach. They've got a private bit of beach surrounded with like a floating pontoon, so the jet skis and boats aren't mowing you down. So really wonderful for a family and recommended to anybody. And you're not seeing any of the non-family friendly side of Pattaya. There's nothing like that about here, you know. And again, in Pattaya in general, there's a few different areas. If you don't want to see any of the bar scene, you avoid those areas. It's as simple as that. And even, it's almost like a party carnival or atmosphere in the areas. Now, whenever I met up with the Kevin Thailand meet and with Mark Goldberg, it was an area of Soy Bukaw, which I've never been at before. I've heard about it. It's mentioned in all of the Thailand videos. The Soy LK Metro, Soy Linky, Soy Bukaw. Never been that area before, but it opened up a whole part of Bangkok or Pattaya that I've never seen. It's heavily influenced by the bar scene, but it's somewhere different from the Beach Road area. And no doubt if you took a dander about or investigate it, you'll find a few wee gems there as well. So I'll sign off from Pattaya now, and my next stop is Bangkok. We're 10 nights in Bangkok. We're staying at the Compass Skyview Hotel. I think it's Soy 24 on the Sukhumvit Road. Looking forward to that, and we've plenty planned for Bangkok. See you later. Our Grand Mirage has let themselves down badly with this wee kitchen area. Look at the state of the doors. Look. The kitchen isn't nice. The kitchen's nasty. No, it's nasty. Like, it's like something I would put together. Now, there's always a flaw somewhere, and I think we found it in this wee kitchen. It'd be far better ripping these units out and just replacing them. It could be add to the room so much more. Also, look at this. That's pathetic. An orange juice and a tin of beer. That's a mini bar. And a bottle of Avion not there. I'm guessing maybe they haven't been in to top up the mini bar, but still no excuse.